Hello, welcome to another reading vlog. How are you all doing? Happy bank holiday weekend. Today is Monday of a 4-day bank holiday weekend, but I also have the whole week off, so I'm very excited because I'm going to be able to take you along on everything I am doing this week, which consists of quite a few cool things. Today I am off to Bath with my family, which is going to be really good fun. We're doing some we haven't been on holiday yet, pre-holiday shopping, getting a couple of bits, and also taking Ava book shopping, which is a whole other video that I'm filming that will be live by the time you're watching this, so do check that one out. Tomorrow I am very hyped because I am at a book event tomorrow. It's the launch event for With This Kiss, which is the first book event I would have been to since before lockdown, so I'm very excited for that. And then later on in the week Ava is going to come down and stay with me, which is surprisingly the first time that will have actually happened since I moved into my flat, which has taken quite a long amount of time, which I don't really know why. So that's the kind of plan for the week. Also, I'm back with a friend in Bath on Saturday, which is going to be really good fun. Super excited for today as well though, because I am actually meeting up with Brit from Basically Brit on YouTube in Bath, because she is staying in Bath with relatives for a couple of days over the Easter weekend and into this week. So we're going to meet up for a drink, which will be really nice. So that's really cool because I've only ever chatted to Brit over live shows and things, and it'll be really nice to actually be able to meet her in person. I do actually have a partner for today's video, which I am really excited about. So we're going to have a quick word from them first, and then I will give you all my reading updates. Today I'm working on a partnership and ad with Yours app, which is a really fantastic meditation and mindfulness app. If you'd like to learn more about Yours app, I will leave a link in the description box down below, and you can also use my code NEST to receive 60% off your yearly plan. This is a really cool app that allows you to really focus in on yourself, spend some time feeling mindful, spend some time meditating, or just helping you fall asleep. It can do so many different things. There's so many fantastic features on this app. I would really recommend having a look over it, but a couple of my favorite features is the ambient sounds. You can get different room sounds, so you can get rainforest sounds, you can get rainfall, you can get wind, you can get a fireplace flickering. There's so many different sounds, and I absolutely love having these kind of things on in the background, especially living alone. I just find it soothes me to have something on in the background rather than complete silence. I also really enjoy the sleep stories, which is essentially somebody reading you a bedtime story, but in a very calm and soothing tone. Sometimes I find my mind is very active in the evenings and I do struggle to shut off when it's time for bed. Working 2 jobs definitely leaves me feeling like I need to carve out that time for myself, and with the Yours app I definitely feel like I'm able to do that, especially with these sleep stories. They just help me shut down for the evening. It's a really cool app, it's very user-friendly, it's very aesthetically pleasing, there's loads of great features, so many more than what I've just listed, but those are a couple of my favourites. If you would like to check it out, as I said, I have left a link below in my description, and you can also use my code NEST to get 60% off your yearly plan. Okay, time for the reading update. So I have a couple of books that I have finished since I last spoke to you, and I wanted to talk you through them because I read quite a lot over this weekend. I think I finished the last vlog on a Friday and now it's Monday, and I have finished these 3 books, so I'm really proud of myself. So on Saturday morning I finished With This Kiss by Carrie Hope Fletcher. I enjoyed this one quite a lot more than I expected to. I think initially the writing style to me felt like I wasn't quite getting into it. It felt like it was at a slower pace than I potentially wanted it to be at, and like I wasn't quite going where I wanted to be going at that point of the story, but then it did pick up about halfway through, and the story was very interesting, following somebody who, when they kiss somebody, they see how they're going to die, and there are a lot of questions around that and why that happens and what that means in the long run. So this explored that in a really interesting way, and I'm glad it did, because initially I didn't know if it would, but it did. So I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars, and I am going to the launch event for this tomorrow night, which I am very excited for. Then I moved on to The Prisoner of Heaven by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. This is the 3rd book in the Cemetery of Forgotten Books series. This was a first time read for me, although I have read the other 2, including The Shadow of the Wind twice, which is the 1st book in this series. This follows the same characters, but the way these books are written is so that you could read them individually if you wanted to, or out of order, although I feel like it would be strange to read them out of order because to a certain extent they follow a chronological order. It's just they dip back and forth between stories. Something that Carlos Ruiz Zafón does that I don't love personally is he puts stories within stories, and I think when you kind of read the blurb of a book and sign up for that book essentially, to then get another book within that sometimes throws you a little bit, and for me it did. I didn't necessarily enjoy the story within the story for this one, so I think I felt A little bit disappointed by this one, if I'm honest. It didn't quite live up to my expectations. I have high hopes for the fourth book because that is the final in this series. Unfortunately, the author has now passed away, which is really, really sad. It means that we're obviously not getting anything else within these worlds. So I'm still holding high hopes for the final book in this series, but this one just fell a little bit flat for me. I can't remember if I rated this 3 or 3.5 stars, but it just wasn't great, unfortunately. So I finished that on Saturday as well. I don't know how, I pretty much read that in one sitting, but I did. And then I started When Women Were Dragons by Kelly Barnahill. This one was sent to me through by Hotkey, the publishers, for review, and I finished this at midnight last night / this morning. I really enjoyed this one. I haven't actually had a chance to run it through Core Pile yet, but I really loved how different it was. This is set in a world in which in the 50s loads and loads of women all at once suddenly turn into dragons, and it's called the mass dragoning. This is at its heart a fiercely feminist story and has some very interesting discussions and metaphors along the way, and I loved it for that. I loved the questioning of the main character, and I loved how the way that women were treated at this time was completely pulled out and said that is not okay, and we're seeing strong women in this book being used as a fantastic example for our main character, and I really enjoyed that. We also follow our main character throughout her life, which is something that I also find really fun to read about because I feel like we get such an attachment to that character. There's a couple of books I've read this year that have done that really well, and this one is definitely one of them. I just felt very absorbed in this. The story itself was slow paced, and I would say if you strip it all back was probably quite a simple journey. However, the intricacies woven into it with the family bonds and ties there was incredibly powerful, and I really liked the feminist message. So as I said, I haven't run this through Core Pile yet, but I have a feeling it may come out as about 4.5 stars. I don't know if it's going to quite bridge into 5 stars, but I really, really enjoyed it. So I am now bookless because those are the only books I brought back with me this weekend. But because we're going to Bath today, I may well buy more books. I mean, it's probably going to happen, but I do have a couple of books that you're actually sat on at the moment that I have moved from my flat to here, partly because I didn't want to quite unhaul them, but also so that I had options if this did happen. But I don't know if I want to pick any of them up or not, if I actually fancy any of them. I have got This Woven Kingdom because the publishers sent me a copy here, which was my old address. So I do have that. So I might possibly start that. I'm going to see what happens today, but I'm excited either way. I'm looking forward to my day. That rhymed. And I'm looking forward to taking you along this week with me. So I hope you enjoy this vlog. Hello, it is Tuesday afternoon and I'm currently just getting ready to go out to the With This Kiss book launch event. It is happening this evening in London. My friend Kel from Dragon Babble on Instagram and YouTube is coming down to stay with me tonight and come to the launch event with me. We're both very, very hyped. I'm really looking forward to this. It's my first book event of the year and actually since COVID began, so to be able to go to these kind of things again is really, really exciting and I cannot wait. But I just wanted to drop in with a quick update because I'm obviously going to be quite busy for the rest of the day, but I will try and film as much as I can. I have started This Woven Kingdom, but I have literally read 2 chapters and I'm not quite sure if it's the book I want to read at the moment or not, so I'm yet to establish that, but I will hopefully read a bit more. Probably not tonight because I'm then going to be going to bed when we get back because it finishes, well, by the time we've driven back from London, quite late. Hopefully I can read a bit more tomorrow, although I haven't really fully decided what my plan is for tomorrow, but on Thursday I'm going out with my mum and Ava around me for the day, and then Ava is having her first sleepover with me. Can't believe it's taken this long for her to stay over, but for some reason it has, so that's the plan. I'm going to go finish getting ready now and we'll pop some footage in after this of the event. Hello, it is Wednesday. I am back from the event last night. It was so much fun. I had a really, really good time. It was great to be there with my friend Kel, who I haven't seen since before COVID. So I lived with Kel at uni and we'll be going to Yalk with Kel and our other friend Kat, so it was really nice to be able to see her a little bit before we go to Yalk later on in the year. But the book event itself was so good. It was in the Theatre Cafe in London, which I hadn't been to before, and it was such a cool venue with all of this memorabilia from the theatre shows and all these signed posters and things. It was really awesome. It was really cool to be able to get the book signed and have a little chat with Carrie Hope Fletcher, the author, as well. She's just as lovely as she is on her social media, so it was really nice to meet her and just be there with some bookish people. Today, I have a special guest. I'll come down to your level, shall I? Oh, alright, or not. I have Ava with me today. Ava was going to be coming around tomorrow, but we've changed things about a little bit because the week's taken a little bit of a different direction. But Ava is with me here today instead. We're going to go into town and we're going to try and go to a special crafting thing. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a slot, but we're going to give it a go, and if not, we're just going to do some book shopping. Yeah.
Then we try again tomorrow.
Then we'll try again tomorrow. We will try again tomorrow. So yeah, Ava's here for the next few days.
I'm gonna move in with her.
She's pretty much, hang on, let's see. So Ava's, obviously my desk is here and I normally have my chair and this is the futon that's normally there, but it turns into a bed with a mattress and everything for Ava, and she's brought all of her cuddlies over and a load of books as well. She's pretty much just moved in, so welcome Ava. Do make yourself at home, please.
I already have.
Yes, you have. So yes, we shall take you about on our adventures over the next few days.
And today we will be doing more about books.
Yay, books! Hello, it is day 2 of Ava being here. It's also Thursday. I haven't read anything. I read so much over the weekend that I just haven't read anything this week. I think I might pause This Woven Kingdom and read something else, but I don't know what. I just want something nice and light and easy. Maybe like a Beth O'Leary, the No Show, her newest book. And Ava's here. Hi. We're gonna go back to town soon because we're gonna go for a little walk out by the canal and get some lunch.
Wait, why a walk?
Well, to get some food. We have to walk to get there. Okay. And then why movement? And then we're gonna go to this new shop that has moved location. We have in my town, there was this really lovely small shop that was almost like Etsy in person. It had all these indie sellers, and then it just disappeared and I was really sad. And then yesterday we were in town and we saw that it had moved to a way bigger spot. So really excited about that. And then after that, we're going to go to a giant play area that Ava is going to enjoy. And I'm
going there right now.
Yeah, I'm going to bring a book and sit and read while she play. Bye.
Back, did you miss me?
I really did. So that is our plan. And we will take you along where we can remember to film. Hello, it is Friday and we are here to wrap up this vlog. We've just been out painting pop cakes, which was very fun and very yummy. I ate mine pretty quickly. Ava's saved hers to give to our mum. It looks good, it looks good. It was fun, it was really nice to be able to do that. It was part of this little indie shop that we have and they were just doing little stalls and one of them was painting the pop cakes. So that was good. But reading updates and then wrap up for the vlog. So I said to you when we last spoke that I wasn't sure what I was going to be reading. I ended up picking up The No Show by Beth O'Leary. Ava and I went to an outdoor wildlife park area yesterday and whilst Ava was playing I started reading this and then I read a tiny bit of it last night. I'm literally only 24 pages in, but I can already tell you this is much more of the vibe I am going for. It partially or like solely takes place in Winchester, which is where I went to university, so I love reading about the city, although it does make me feel incredibly nostalgic, but this is the vibe I needed. I just think I needed something fun and casual. Ava, what have you been reading whilst you've been staying?
I finished my book when I woke up and I started reading this one again.
Nice, smile. And what was the book you finished? Was it the other one in the series? Guts?
Yeah, Guts.
Guts, nice. Was that good?
Yeah, it was about a girl that was worried, and this one is about a girl who has to have braces, but she knocks her two front teeth out. Yeah.
Ooh, and it's good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. So those are our reading updates. I hope you've enjoyed seeing Ava in this vlog. She's going to be going home tomorrow morning, sadly. But it's been good fun having you here and spending a bit of time with you. Our week definitely didn't necessarily start like this. This wasn't necessarily the plan, but we've had to change things around a bit for a couple of reasons and have a little bit of a different week, but it's been a fun week.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, so Ava's going to say goodbye to you now whilst I wrap up the rest of the vlog.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Okay, you good.
Bye.
So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's been a little bit different because obviously I haven't been working this week. I am back to work on Monday, but I hope you've enjoyed the out and about content. I hope you enjoyed the Ava content. As I said at the start of this video, this has been working in partnership with Yours app. They are a really fantastic meditation, mindfulness, self-care, mental health aware app. They help you carve out the time in your day for self-care and they are just really fantastic. If you would like to receive 60% off the yearly plan with them, you can use my code NEST. You can also find a link below with all the details you'll need. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you've been reading this week. Subscribe to see more of my face on your feed, and you can also find a link below to my Patreon with lots of extra content. Thank you so much for watching. Keep smiling and stay positive.